Heidi Klum's son Henry was nervous following mom's footsteps in Runway debut. Heidi Klum, known for her iconic career as a supermodel and television personality, has certainly paved the way for her children to experience the glamorous world of fashion. But in a surprising twist, it's her son, Henry, who recently made waves in the modeling world, making his runway debut at just 16 years old. However, this debut wasn't without its moments of nerves and anxiety. Let's dive into Henry's journey from being Heidi Klum's son to walking down the runway, as well as his emotional experience stepping into the spotlight. The debut, a nervous start. It's no secret that stepping into a major industry like fashion can be intimidating, especially when you're following the footsteps of someone as accomplished as Heidi Klum. While Henry has grown up in the public eye and is no stranger to cameras, walking the runway was a completely different experience. In a recent interview, Henry admitted that he felt nervous before the big day, revealing that it was a lot to take in. Despite his nerves, Henry was determined to make his debut a success. While Heidi, known for her calm and collected demeanor, has walked countless runways herself, it was a new world for Henry. His nervousness is something many aspiring models can relate to. Walking in front of a crowd, under bright lights, with photographers snapping away can certainly be overwhelming, especially for someone who's just starting out. Heidi's support, a steady hand through it all. Of course, Heidi Klum was there to offer her support every step of the way. As a mom and a former supermodel, Heidi understands the pressure her son was under, and she made sure to offer guidance without overwhelming him. It's clear that their bond is strong, and Heidi's calming influence gave Henry the reassurance he needed to face his nerves. Heidi spoke lovingly about Henry's debut, calling it a proud moment for their family. She shared how, as a mother, she was excited to watch her son step into an industry she knows so well, but also emphasized how important it was to remain supportive and not push him too hard. For Heidi, it was all about letting Henry find his own way and embrace the experience on his own terms. A big step into the fashion world. Henry's runway debut was at a prestigious fashion event where he strutted down the runway just like his mom. But unlike Heidi, who has graced runways around the world, Henry's appearance was a new beginning for him. While he may have been nervous, it was clear he was taking his first steps into a promising career. This debut could open up new doors for Henry in the modeling industry, especially given the family legacy of style and fashion. It's not easy following in the footsteps of a legend, but Henry seems ready to embrace the challenge and carve out his own place in the spotlight. The nervousness behind the glamour. It's easy to think that a model's life is filled with glitz and glamour, and in many ways it is. However, the reality behind the scenes is much more complex. Henry's nerves on the runway are a testament to how daunting it can be, even for those who come from famous families. For many, walking a runway means learning to deal with self-doubt, facing an audience's scrutiny, and being surrounded by expectations. What Henry's story shows is that even in the world of high fashion, there's always room for growth and learning. He might have been nervous in the beginning, but it's that very vulnerability that makes his debut so relatable to aspiring models everywhere. What's next for Henry Klum? Now that Henry has made his runway debut, the big question is, what's next? Will he follow in his mom's footsteps and pursue a career in modeling, or will he choose to go down a different path? Whatever happens, Henry's debut was a significant moment, and it has shown that he's capable of standing on his own in the competitive world of fashion. His debut also proves that while nerves are a natural part of life, they don't have to stop you from achieving your dreams. Henry may have been nervous, but his determination to succeed helped him push through the anxiety and step onto that runway like a pro. The legacy continues. No matter where Henry goes from here, one thing is for sure, he's part of a fashion legacy that will continue to inspire. With the support of his mom, the lessons learned along the way, and his own unique talents, we can only imagine the incredible things in store for Henry Klum.